Welcome to a progressive new network, SciSpi TV, creators of a new genre, Sci-Spi, merging science and spirituality, along with a revolutionary new interactive format so that you can virtually engage in many ways on our fascinating journey around the globe and into the cosmos. Featuring world-renowned authors, speakers, and experts in many fields. SciSpi.tv is an internet TV network that will rock your world. I am Suzanne Ross, creator and executive producer of SciSpi.tv. I am delighted to bring you a series of clips featuring the thought leaders I have interviewed on my show, Lighten Up. Enjoy.
So who built it and when and why and how is... I've been there 55 times so far.
Oh my goodness.
I'm slowly cracking the code of the place.
Why cover up that there were giants? Like, well, what's the harm in that?
I know, it's a problem. It's a giant problem.
And I love how giants and megalithomania, it still goes together.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, just quickly, it's like, especially in Britain, we're finding that there's so many legends of giants saying they built the megalithic sites. And now what we're doing is we're finding reports of giant skeletons at the megalithic sites.
Beautiful.
And it's like boom. So it's pretty obvious that they may have been involved in their construction. And the traditions all around the world seem to match that.
To my surprise, he said, another area that I was working on while he's studying and doing the physics has to do with blocking natural magnetic field collapses between our matter universe and the dimension, this is his words, the dimension that encases this matter universe. And he said it's what people have always called the astral plane, but I was studying what's in it, what's dangerous, and how does the United States government block that which is dangerous from coming in here.
God would never need a vehicle in which to move around from point A to point B because God is all over. Or God is out of time. God does not need to make an experiment, but then he has to wait what the result is. He knows it before. So that was my ideas as a boy. Then I read the Bible, we translated the Bible, and I realized in the Bible we have a God who descends on the holy mountain with smoke, fire, trembling, loud noise. The mountain was glowing like a furnace, etc. So all of a sudden I had doubts in my own education. What are they talking about? My God doesn't need a vehicle which descends with smoke and fire and trembling and loud noise. Or you read the book of Ezekiel in the Bible. Ezekiel describes how a chariot comes down from the sky. He describes the wheel, he describes the wings, he describes the legs. So all this is technology. I simply had doubts in my own Catholic education, and I wanted to find out if other communities in antiquity have similar stories than we have, we Christians. That was the beginning of cuneiform and all the other stuff later. So.
Let's just take a deep breath after that.
Oh no,
Get grounded.
It energizes me to talk
Oh,
about
good.
that.
You're jacked up now. Okay. You're all jacked up before the interview. Okay.
Gets me excited.
Right on.
It's like a challenge, you know?
For sure. I love it. Okay.
This journey is a journey of discovery, a continuous discovery. And one needs to keep continuously an open mind. And one of the anecdotes I share from a good friend of mine that's passed on now, I used to say, having an open mind is like being pregnant. You can't be half pregnant. So whenever you start talking to somebody, you say, well, look, you need an open mind for this. And people say, well, I have an open mind, but. I go, okay, our conversation has just ended. You can't say, I have an open mind, and then follow it by but.
So what inspired you to start ESETI Ranch?
Well, that's a long story. It was mainly dreams and visions. And I was in Santa Cruz, California, and I was teaching self-mastery classes and inner sensitivity training. And I kept having visions over and over of the ranch. I didn't know where it was, and I was told that I was going to be doing something bigger, more of a spiritual community type thing. And I got a map of the United States, and a pendulum, and I went over the whole map, and my hand got really hot over Trout Lake, Washington, that area. And what's weird is I circled it on the map. I threw the map in my closet, and I forgot about it. And it ended up there anyway, through a series of synchronistic events.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Here we are at the V Heritage Site in supernatural Sedona, the largest and most well-preserved petroglyph site in the Verde Valley. Thank you so much for joining us, Clifford.
Thank you very much for inviting me. I've always been interested in a lot of these rock drawings all over the Southwest and other places. And it seems to me that it's a storybook of what our ancestors wrote many years ago. And this is our permanent record. And so I have been working with this type of petroglyphs for some time. Around Zuni, where I'm from, we have a lot of those. But as you go out further away from my own hometown, you see the same symbols and the same types of petroglyphs in the rock art, and they seem to have a continuity about things that probably occurred way back about 1,000 years ago, at least. And others are even older than that. But I'm glad to be here with you folks and see what we can find out about my ancestors when they wrote these thousands of years ago.
Mainstream archaeologists and anthropologists are telling us that all Native Americans walked across the Bering Straits, came from Siberia to Alaska, and then walked down through Canada and ultimately down to Mexico, and walked all the way to South America too. Mm-hmm. And the whole idea that ancient people had to walk every place rather than, say, going by boat is a big schism, really, within archaeology and anthropology.
People are coming out with some really incredible experiences and a lot of similarities between the experiences.
Oh, the similarities are astounding, and that's what I think kept me going with the work, because I thought, that all the experiences were different and people were describing the beings differently. Then I thought, okay, this is not real, or something that's actually happening to them. But in fact, it was the opposite, because people were describing how they were taken, their emotions were the same, the interior of the craft.
Okay, I am in
You got us, sweetie?
supernatural Sedona. It doesn't get any more
supernatural than this.
Or natural than this, actually.
Oh, it feels so natural.
But you have a sense of humor. No, this is great. No, I'm here with the two goddesses of the vortex, and it is really nice to be within that female energy and have them anchor the earth energies through their bodies and connect with the sky to ground the light energies. And that's what you both are doing here in Supernatural Sedona. You're actually grounding it into the earth. Don't you feel that?
I do. I think that, especially when the two of us come together, not only do we activate each other, but we also activate the different portals and vortexes, because I really believe that's what it is. It's us. We are that pillar of light between the energies coming in from the cosmos and the energies coming up from the earth. We are that rainbow bridge that, connects that powerful energy from above and from below. and really, creates that portal that holds the energy for those portals.
Well, I just love what you're saying because it's so important that you know this.
Why are millions of people from around the world drawn to the magical, mystical land of supernatural Sedona? Why is humanity so intrigued by these magnificent red rock formations and the New Age spirituality presented here? Does this fascination go beyond the beauty and grace of this intriguing landscape? Are they magnetically attracted to the gravitational force of the powerful vortex energy? What secrets lie hidden in these natural temples that give us clues about our ancient past, our otherworldly connections, and a future golden age? Please join us on a virtual quest for the truth about our origin and destiny as we uncover the secrets hidden deep within the heart of supernatural Sedona.
First thing I want you to do, just be aware of a pinpoint of light roughly in the circle of us, so right in front of the doorway where I'm facing now, just a pinpoint of light just about 3 feet off the ground. Okay, I want everybody just to breathe in through their nose and out through their mouth.
Nature is our soul manifest, earth, air, fire, water. As we see our feet, are on the ground, that's like our root chakra area. We blossom into the sky, into the universe, into the beyond, into the 0 point unified field, which is that circulation of energy we need to recover from anything. And so we were talking earlier about ascension symptoms being pretty much anything under the sun, as far as physical adversities, ailments, things that might have carried over from previous lifetimes, ancestral patternings. We've been in this process of clearing and clearing and clearing, and it's just really important to not be afraid of the pain and the shadow side of it all, and the darkness of our realities, because the darkness is the womb, it's the soil, it receives seeds from our higher consciousness, and it's what creates reality. And this polarization of light and dark has made us fear aspects of ourselves. And the fighting and war amongst each other is just our own internal struggle to find wholeness.
but they have spirals in them, intricate spirals. And I was of the opinion, the flash camera at night has a shutter speed of 200 a second, shutter for flash. I thought those things were either standing still or they were moving at extreme speed, very, very fast. So it turns out they were probably standing still. I've come to that conclusion. And since about the last 10 years, I haven't seen any more of these photographs. Nobody's taken them.
There's a race of beings upon the planet increasing in number, although visually and physically indistinguishable to most humans. They're the bringers of light. They're here to guide the awakening of terrestrial consciousness. So what does that all mean?
Misai, Lene, Akaina, Suo Shanai Makaile Sema, Fialanata, Klishama Kiwanese, Hakim, Su Shushanam, Almesamaki, Guishan Ama Satila Kimi, Suishine, Kaimaki Sutuyashinekia.
If you put your idea, your dream out in the future clearly enough, it makes an impression, an observation on that future universe. Those vibrations come all the way back to the past, which is the present, where you're sitting right now. You can then reapply energy into those things that are sympathetically vibrating with your idea in the future.
Welcome to Antarctica, baby.